Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS. I'm being on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we see our program for you, they bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start the daily show. So the show they come late, and the reason is because of what happened yesterday. So I don't see many people not really they that eager to come they listen to news or anything. So I say make I just take my time. You get make I keep more time. So that's why I say okay, let me just put out the show now. And we'll talk. Okay, let's talk about the headline news first of all before we talk about the aftermath of the match. So, cut off side, can they let us know? Say Arsenal, they set to offer 55 to 65 million euros for Joe Pedro. That spelling is incorrect. That's Joe Pedro of Brighton. So, I'll correct that after the show. So, when you look at the reports, this report is an exclusive news to them. You get now then be the original source of this news. They say they get their own sources. So they say Liverpool, not just Arsenal. Liverpool and Arsenal are ready to offer 55 to 65 million euros for Premier League star. Now, this same Joe Pedro, I can't run go check. What's he don't really do this season? We make the final. So in 9 games, we don't play. When Blessing gets more injury, in 9 games we play this season, he don't score 4 goals, give 3 assists. That's about 7 goals and assist contributions this season so far. So they say Arsenal and Liverpool, the reason the guys, so they say sources have informed cut-off side that Liverpool have prioritized the signing of Joe Pedro and could start talks with Brighton as early as January. Now, Liverpool view Pedro as someone who could develop into an elite player under the guardians of manager and slots, especially if a key attacker leaves next summer. Now, other clubs are interested in Joe Pedro. Yes. People also they interested include Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal. You get people will say they're really interested in the guy. So they say the guy gets a price tag of about 70 million euros, which is about 60 million. But we took on the year and say really, if Arsenal offer them like 55 million euros or 60, 65, then go accept. Get so. And why is this important? It is because we know that we need striker because yesterday, based on what happened, say Arsenal draw against Everton 0-0. I see a lot of comments. I see a lot of people they emotional. Get so people they talk about striker. We know say we get this striker problem. We don't need to start repeating it and be sounding like a broken record every day. So the time we will talk about this striker again now, if January come, we'll not look for a temporary stopgap to stop the bleeding. You get before we can carry the patients to go hospital, which is the summer transfer window. So this January should be used as a stopgap. Getting somebody like Joe Pedro, getting somebody like this guy waiting for PSG. Like so many people, they will say if you find them for January. And talking about this match happened yesterday, for the conversation, I saw one person post one epistle. You get talk plenty things. Now in everything where people they talk about for that yesterday, a lot of people were blaming Arteta. Some say me I be Arteta Pekin, I be Arteta boy, I be Arteta brother. I always defend him. The truth is, majority of people they very emotional, and the thing is, all of us know fit they emotional. Somebody sent me a video of a football fans tribe of one guy will be Arsenal supporter. They talk about the person says, go and watch this video. This guy is not like you that is defending Arteta. I just go watch the video. What the guy they talk about? Arteta is not a good coach. Arteta is not a good coach. How can you draw against Everton? How can you draw against Fulham? That's all. Is that the type of analysis we should be listening to? Arteta is not a good coach. No, and no detail. What did he do wrong in that match? If you were Arteta, what would you have done wrong? See, at least we should have somebody that should still be logical. We would think. Look at that yesterday's match. The way me I see him. Before the match, when nobody had the power of hindsight, Arteta didn't play Thomas Partey. You get. Now my explanation and the same thing which Charles Watts talk. Thomas Partey cannot play every game. Why? Because I was listening to Ogalexide talk yesterday. Say he's supposed to play Thomas Partey, not just Ogalexide. Many people talk the same thing about Thomas Partey. We are quick to forget that this Thomas Partey has an injury record. I don't forget that this Thomas Partey has an injury record. Thomas Partey is not like every player that can play every 3 days. She would have forget me. Thomas Partey is 31 years old. Somebody was even saying, Sir CHUKS, that your analysis is not correct. If Saliba can play every 3 days, Why can't Thomas Partey play every 3 days? The question I can't ask him by the comment section where the person no can reply. Ask him, how old is Saliba? How old is Thomas Partey? How do you even put Saliba in the same room with Thomas Partey and ask them to be playing regularly every week, every week? It doesn't conform to all logical reasoning. So we need to understand that sometimes when Arteta makes some decisions, not because he like to keep that player out, but nature, as with the human, Partey cannot play every 3 days. The earlier you know this, the better for us. That is why we need to use people like Merino. Nobody say we talk about Arsenal first 11 now, our strongest first 11. Merino no dey there. But because we dey play every 3 days, every 4 days, look at the Everton we play. Everton don't rest like 2 weeks, almost 10 days. They rest. Imagine we had that type of rest. How is this say for B? So that's one aspect where people know those way they talk say why they don't play Partey, why they don't play Partey, and they use that angle. Let's know say, see, let's be true to ourselves. I understand that yes, we drop points, we are supposed to close the gap against Liverpool. People are angry, but realistically, make me and you reason. Can you play Partey every 3 days? Now, another argument where people they talk yesterday, because I think it is better for us to just dissect the aftermath of this our draw. Nobody say we lose, this our draw. Somebody brought up an example that Chelsea, they won so many trophies. Arsenal in their history, they don't win many trophies. Look at Chelsea, they sack manager anyhow. Look at Real Madrid, they sack manager anyhow. See, you cannot put Chelsea in the same room with Arsenal. Number one thing where people know they check, where they say me, I check what you comment section, I check everybody. Nobody is looking at it. Who has ever criticized the Kroenkes for lack of investment in our team? Have you ever thought about it that Arteta go identify players? Okay, this is who we want, and this people no go bring the money. Sure, I don't ever think go that angle. Say the players who we want, then they. But these people know they bring. It is saying Arteta they bring the money to consign player. Now the owners look at how Ted Boyle and Egbadi they support Chelsea. They buy players anyhow. Look at the strategy they are using. Chelsea they buy players, they give them 8 years contracts. When they spread the payments into 8 years, they go meet club, say, I want to buy your player, how much? 120 million. They go spread that money into 4 years instrumental payments. The club will agree. What stops us from doing that? Is that still Arteta's fault? If Arteta identify player, look at the transfer window we just passed. Was it not in this show? I was saying, Arsenal no get money. Why was I saying Arsenal no get money? Because we know they behave like people will get money. But the fans, due to the fact that emotions have clouded some of our judgments, we know they really look all those things. Say, why we know they criticize the owners from not pumping money into this club? Now we talk say we need striker, we need winger, we need this, we need that. Now paper we go take buy all those things. Is it no money? Why is it that nobody is calling out the owners? So we're not supposed to invest. Look at how Florentino Perez is investing in Real Madrid. Do you think if Florentino Perez they bring out money to buy Galacticos, to buy superstars, to identify stars, go there, pay the amounts, you think they'll be where they are today? Man City, now money bring them to where they are. Chelsea, same thing. Newcastle, if not for PSR and FFP, Newcastle will be a force to be reckoned with. It's money. Yes. These are the issues, but nobody they look all these things. And that is why they say we need to take them very fast. For me, the only area where I criticized Arteta yesterday is the area of taking Odegaard out. And that is because we now have the power of hindsight. Because you taking Odegaard out, me, I first say maybe something to Odegaard. Because like I spoke in the full-time analysis show, I thought he had an injury because I felt, okay, maybe the guy don't tire or in the week. But now Arteta can explain, say, he remove Odegaard for tactical reasons, tactical decisions. Which for me, with the power of hindsight now, because you know what? Now we can criticize Arteta and say, Baba, match do they go well. Una get 80% of our possession. Una know they create the final third pass, we go lead to a goal. Why would you remove Odegaard and put Swaneri? Now, what if fans they cry now? Fans they say, why they go put Swaneri? Why go come on your captain? But do you still remember that some fourth week or fortnight ago? Now, still the same Arsenal fans. Now they talk say, Swaneri deserve to start. Swaneri has everything to start. He's a prodigy. He can replace Odegaard. But now we will say Arteta, because Odegaard know the game. He never get the power of hindsight. You don't know how the game will end. Arteta can say, okay, let me bring out Odegaard, we know the game. Make I come put in Swaneri. Maybe the boy with his dynamic style of play might do something. Now, because the boy ended up not doing something, we they call for Arteta head. This is sometimes Arteta dey in a position where we say no matter what he does, people must say something, which is a bad state for us as fans. You can't be speaking from two sides of your mouth. You can't be saying a manager should play a player, and when he gives that player that much game time, you now come and cry and say, why ain't do am? Like it doesn't conform to logical reasoning. But still on still, with the power of hindsight, we will criticize Arteta and say, senior man, you're not supposed to remove Odegaard. Like one of our community members enter my DM say, CHUKS, fine, Odegaard know the game. But still, yet some players they will say, they no go dey game, they no go dey game. 90 minutes, opportunity will come, they go display, go enter. That is something the likes of Odegaard supposed to, if they say they leave him instead for the match, Odegaard would have been able to do that. So these are all the things. Fine, I understand your anger, people are emotional, you get, because of what happened, because we failed to take advantage of Liverpool's opportunity of dropping points. I understand that. But you putting all the responsibility and accountability on the manager, it doesn't conform to logical reasoning. What about Martinelli? Nobody is talking about that. What about Martinelli not being able to beat Ashley Young? Why is nobody saying anything about that? And you also need to factor in the Everton variable. Say Everton come for the Emirates Stadium and did not want to come out. They just packed the bus. You can't rule out all these things. Get at the end of the day, we are not where we want to be, but please, we cannot dial down the tempo. The first person where you go for neck, now be Kronke, hold on. Say making invest money for the club. Second person where you go home, Martinelli. What Martinelli is a stroller. What is he doing? These are the arguments. Not every little thing. What thing? They will say CHUKS they defend. No, I'm not defending him. I'm not looking at it with an emotional lens. I'm looking at it logically. That is the right way you have to do it. In fact, Piers Morgan come outside, they say almost the same thing way we talk about. Piers Morgan say yes, it gets more painful with every game. Say look at the match we play. You get. Say the reason we get goalless draw with Everton now because we know best striker. This is something I believe we all know. You get. Our attacking prowess is depleted. Look at what Everton show every other Premier League team now. If you shut down Bukayo Saka on the right side, you have shut down Arsenal. Shane Arteta and they tell Martinelli say making no fit dreambo Ashley Young. These are the issues. Because sometimes I understand that the buck stops at the table of the manager, but please also learn. I beg, they learn to hold players accountable too. Kai Havertz was a stroller in that match. Declan Rice got injured, they can't come out. Do you know that Partey came inside later in the game and did not play in the midfield? He played in right back. I don't know what they are aware. Do you know that Partey did not even go to the midfield? Partey went to right back because Luis Skelly cannot play 90 minutes. So these are the issues. And people don't really understand. They know they look at from that. Everybody just wants a win and a win and a win. But football don't be like that. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you also draw. Nobody say we lose, we draw. You get. Go look Real Madrid this season. Real Madrid they lose like what I don't know. You get. But at the end of the day, their players don't they come back. They don't they shine. Back I said maybe almighty. They lose like Kiniwa. I don't know. So you go touch everybody. I posted a poll on Facebook. I called they asked, do you think Arsenal can still win the league this season? Surprisingly, that poll, I just put make I see make I test the emotional balance of our fans, get our community members. I was surprised the majority of Arsenal fans were saying Arsenal will still win the league. I don't understand. I just feel that they vex, but people still have this belief. They still have this hope that all hope is not lost. For me, the only time I go talk to know if we win the league now when it becomes mathematically impossible for us to win it. But as long as the possibility is still there, I will still hold, even if not the tiniest or minutest of hope. I will still hold on. Because I see many people. And another thing I want to talk. We Arsenal fans, when Arsenal win, we are a good team. When Arsenal lose, we are a bad team. No, that's not how to analyze things. When we lose, when we win, we are still a good team. You have to reckon and understand. Say sometimes you lose. You need to understand that you are not only a fan when we win. I don't know that to say now only when we win, I will not be fan. No, you are a fan even when we lose. Understand that. So it is what it is. I say make I just use to do as opportunity to put something into the right perspective. Let's not always allow emotions to cloud our judgment and throw the baby with the bathwater away. They know they do things. People are saying sack Arteta. One question I want to ask you this morning: if we sack Arteta and a new manager comes in, and the manager is not supported with funds to go into the markets, are we going to be different from what we experience today? This is something that make I even ask. If that sack where they shackles, sack Arteta. If we sack Arteta today now, and we hire a new manager, and they no give that manager money, like as they give Arteta to sign striker 100 million, because the markets don't be overpriced, whether you like it or yes, and you don't have a choice. You have to look at Joe Pedro now, the year 70 million, she ain't water. Look at Isaac, the year 100 million, 150 million, she ain't water. Look at Ivan Ferguson of Brighton, the year 100 million, she ain't water. Is that not ridiculous? But you don't have a choice. Okay, look at Boston. Look at Kudus of West Ham. Kudus is 90 million. She Kudus worth 90 million. But if you want to go and buy him now, you are expected to go and pay that money. But Arsenal, do you think Arsenal will give Arteta 90 million to go and buy Kudus? Forget what's in the media they talk. Do you think they'll give him 90 million to go and buy Kudus? These are the issues. But Chelsea now will go there, go pay the money. These are the issues. But nobody's looking at it from that financial aspect. Now to sack. If you sack Arteta today and the new manager comes in, who will give him the money? Are we going to progress or regress? These are the issues. Let's go to the next story. Like Piers Morgan on talk on Lyon, say we need a proper striker. And I agree with him. And I believe say all of them also agree with him. Even to your work itself. Come as I talk say we get big issue. The way we play. Like say we have an open play scoring problem. So we know they score plenty goals. Do you know that this season from open play we only scored like 18 goals according to a report? They say a graphic flashed up that the Gunners have scored 18 goals from open play this season, less than 8 other Premier League sides. So they asked Arteta the same question for the press conference. Arteta can say, why are they complaining of open play? People will play Monaco and we score from open play. They say, but you never score from open. When was the last time we scored open play for the Premier League? Because I think the 2 goals we scored against Manchester United was from corners. I said, but don't do chucking like that. People will just score open play. See, goals go come. Goals go come. Someone will get patience. Now, waiting Arteta they give us in excuse get. Also, Arteta when they talk say at the end of the match, at the end, you need that spark. You get, because Arteta they react to how we take draw the 0-0. They say you need that spark you get for the way everything they go down. But well, it is what it is. Everybody get their mouths. People are also going to talk, based on how things they go. So that one said they now like this cut-off side, the comment side talk say West Ham star could provide Mikel Arteta with a missing spark. They talk about Kudus. Say for 2025, make us now go sign Kudus. Say the guy will really help us because Martinelli is nothing to write home about. I agree. Even the Daily Mail say Newcastle join Arsenal and Liverpool in race to sign £90 million rated Premier League star as Eddie Howe. Newcastle they pursue Kudus. Will they pursue Kudus? Liverpool they pursue Kudus. So he's going to replace Salah because Salah contract will expire at the end of the season. And Salah use the mouth talk say in the more out of Liverpool than into Liverpool. Say because they never give him contracts, nothing. Now, like the question I want to ask you, Sheikh Kudus worth this 90 million? If you now, you be maybe the sporting director of Arsenal, and you sit down with Arteta come me to say, Arteta see this Kudus 90 million, no go sign up. Sure, you go advise Arsenal, make them sign Kudus 90 million. Most sporting directors will say no because he's overpriced. But the truth is, that is the type of player we need. A player that can make something happen out of nothing. Now, what do we need? But because of that money, they like, we don't behave like we get money. Look at now. Look at how we are struggling to buy. We got to sell Mr. A and Mr. B and Mr. C before we go buy Mr. D. That's how we did. Now that's why we don't buy players of recent, or we will take person on loan and they'll come buy them with obligation. When was the last time Chelsea they do all those things? We just won't buy. Nobody send PSR and FFP they guide we and Chelsea. At least you don't hear one they say Chelsea breach FFP rules or PSR rules. So if the same laws are guiding us, what is it that Chelsea can do a lot? Our stadium, people at the stadium, we are generating higher revenue than them. Chelsea are not in Champions League. They are in Champions. Chelsea are even in UEFA Europa Conference League. We are generating higher revenue than them. Then how come we are spending less and Chelsea is spending more? These are the issues. But people don't look at, people are just only concerned about winning. You don't look at the internal issues where they disrupt the status quo, where they scatter things for us now, where they make us more feel improve and buy the players we need. These are some of the things to check. That's why person will come and say, I don't support us now. No, but because I use logical reasoning, I don't allow emotions to cloud my judgments. Not be every day you go hold Arteta. Sometimes you hold the manager, the what do you call them, the owners and the players accountable. If you never reason and what I tell you before, start to the reason and they go. Why is it that we are generating more revenue than Chelsea, but we are spending less than Chelsea? Reason now. If you get answer, put the answer in the comment section. These are the things. It shows lack of ambition. Pep Guardiola was quoted yesterday talking about Chelsea. He said Chelsea get 30 squad players. Men, confirm. Well, look how many wingers Chelsea gets. How many we get? How did they get all those people? Then buy them, apart from maybe Sancho. They got Sancho on loan. They buy them. How did they get that money to buy them? And we cannot replicate the same. Because Chelsea know how to play around the rules. They take advantage of some loopholes. Chelsea, they give player 8 years contract. Payments over 8 years, 8 seasons. You get. In fact, at some point, there was a time I reported that the FA, because of Chelsea, can't change the law. So you know if they spread payments to 8 years again. Why? Because Chelsea now are gone. Why have we said no? They bring smart people to help us look around how we take bypass all these rules. When they keep us down. All of us they say we want to sign Gyökeres, we want to sign Isaac, we want to sign this. No be money go they sign them. Arsenal when they see like this, should Arsenal be like team get money? These are the questions. So for me, these are rhetorical questions because I know the answer already. But I make I just put them out there. Do we look like a team with money? These are the major issues, but people know they talk about now. Sports Bible. Come on, second, they say Arsenal fans are calling for Arteta to drop Martinelli. It's not playing when they get Everton. They've had enough. This and that and that. In fact, when I go to the second slide, they say Arsenal remains 6 points behind Liverpool at the top of the table, but and slot side have a game in hand. They are also a point behind second place Chelsea, Brentford on Sunday. The Gunners. This will play Crystal Palace twice in the They say Gabriel Martinelli struggled on the left side of attack against the Toffees fullback Ashley Young, which is surprising. Ashley Young will be old man. You will be young boy with pace. You struggle against Ashley Young. Why? Because you don't have any trickery in you. You cannot dribble. You get that is the major reason we made it. Look now, Martinelli didn't complete a dribble, and was dispossessed twice. Do you know what that means? Martinelli didn't complete one dribble against Ashley Young, and people are blaming Arteta. Arteta say make Ashley Young make Martinelli no dribble Ashley Young. That's why when Sean Dyche, the manager of Everton, came out and said, we studied Arsenal, we noticed that according to Arsenal heat map, the right-hand side has so much activity. Odegaard and Bukayo Saka, the activity is there. So we decided to bombard that place and shut it down. Because they know, say, the people waiting for the left, na shit packer. They know, because the left side has no heat map. They know, say, people waiting for our left, they be nonsense. Sorry to use that word. That's just what Sean Dyche is the man and say. So as a shut down Bukayo Saka, nothing happened for that side. Now Martinelli no day. Trossard is just a shadow of himself this season. Now Trossard no day. Even the Sterling where people they talk say play. Is it not still in this same community where they castigate Sterling? The Sterling and shit backer. Why we bring in Sterling? Sterling where we say Sterling even worse than Martinelli. Sterling go see person. You know if you go meet and 1v1, go meet and direct. You go do back pass. You know if you go meet them. Now the same Sterling now today, people are not clamoring, say play Sterling. Try to, I don't know whether that because I studied psychology when I was in 200 level. So it helped me to look at human behavior. We as community members, we castigate Sterling, say no good, now rubbish, now this and that one. Martinelli now do the play well. Now we constantly talk say Moko still play. That same person will talk say person who don't blame Arteta for bringing in the first place. Who don't blame Arteta for playing in the first place in games. Now because the say make Arteta still play that person again. Make it make sense. Like, is that something I'm missing? Make it make sense. Trossard now, we say was a savior for us last season. Trossard this season is nothing to write home about. That left side is dead. That left hand side, nothing they happened there. Forget the arguments of we don't have people supporting Martinelli, but Martinelli they get 1v1 with players. He cannot beat them. Instead, I know that I noticed. Martinelli will carry ball, the run go back to our own side. Instead of it to go front, see how you take beat your opponent. You carry ball, the run go back, go give back pass. These are some of the issues he gets. Now, another thing is wiping shots from outside 18. Somebody was saying, Arteta, 9-10, they made them know the wipe shots. How does that conform to logical reasoning? Say Arteta go say, if you na reach boss 18, me no wife shot oh, no wife shot oh. How is that possible? I see so many arguments, so many things. It weak me. In fact, let me use this opportunity to bring you a message from our sponsors. So today's video is sponsored by Mobi Wells Associates and Co. and Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works, also mechanical and fabrication services, procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on 08064642234, and they are located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road, Oreazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, just reach out to them and they'll get in touch. Now, TBR, when they do their own report, say Arsenal, according to one pundit, say Arsenal gets one player with the average. Who be the person they talk about? They talk about Kai Havertz. Say Kai Havertz, the great body of ESPN, and they talk this thing. Say Kai Havertz, the average for the match we play against Everton, he was just strolling, like he looked clueless, he looked lost. He's not a striker. We all know this. We all know this. This season, we get players who say then they underperform. Martinelli is underperforming. Trossard is underperforming. Havertz is underperforming, even though input numbers out early on in the season, but after Odegaard got injury, like I don't know what just happened. So, but now we don't have a choice. We just have to manage these people. Now, what you don't understand? We just have to manage these people. You can't come every day. I'm shouting, we need a striker, we need a striker. We know. You can't keep sounding like a broken record. We know. We need a striker. We need a winger. We don't have a problem with. Forget say maybe because when they get defensive injuries this season. Our defense they tight. We don't get problem for defense. Like just the injuries. Where we need to address now attack. Number 9 and winger, especially for that Martinelli side. Before you want to look at Saka cover. That Martinelli side, we need somebody at J. We don't get anybody there. Imagine saying we get 2 Saka. One day left, one day right. How teams want to gang up on us? Imagine saying we get 2. One day for the left and one day for right. If we gang up on the one day right, the one day left will still bite through. That is what we don't have. We only have one side, which is why if they lock up that one side, we have a problem. And another thing is, teams know say if they come aside against us, they will collect. So when teams come aside and say, today, do you know how hard it is to even break down a team when we say they're physical? Can't add defensive physicality, 10 men behind the ball. How easy? People just talk. I think football they easy. Me say I play ball when I younger now. I play ball easy. People play street football. Say ball easy to play. To play team like Everton, where they physical. We talk say we don't want come outside and play. For this match, we won't collect draw. How easy is it to play those kind of teams? This same Everton now, they go play Liverpool, they go come aside. This same Everton, they go play Chelsea, they go come aside. But why is it that when they face us, they go lock up? Why is it that when teams face us, they go lock up? But when they meet other senior men, other big team, why? It is respect. They know so when they come outside, you go slaughter them. The best thing for them to do now to stay defensive. If you no can score, fine. But anytime you make you score first goal, the dynamic of the game will change. That's just the reality. You get? So it's not because maybe we drop points, then we become bad overnight, or we get team. But everything depends on how teams come to approach the way they play against us. So that's another way people need to actually see when they make their own analysis. Get now they talk say Arsenal must sell Tomiyasu based on say Tomiyasu. What thing they do for this season? So now we say we don't discover Miles Luskedi. So we'll carry that one, making just take that left spot. We'll sell Tomiyasu. This Tomiyasu, well, I don't know. Arteta is not telling us what really happened to her because I don't understand how many games this guy don't miss. So far, so good. I don't just understand. So in conclusion, you see what happened yesterday. I understand your anger. I understand everything. But when they put things in perspective, I don't mention some things for this video. We say when I do my own analysis, these are the things I look at. Investments into our team, you get from the owners. Sadly, nobody's mentioning the Chrome case, holding them accountable. Everything does not end with Arteta. There are other variables where you go look at. Player accountability. Mention the players, criticize the players, call their name. Don't be everything Arteta. You get one press conference where Arteta made one point. Arteta say, "Shit, me go inside, go play the ball for them." Arteta said that with his mouth. You don't know how frustrated he is that Anything that you come and you come. What thing? Now people go play am. Okay, the create chance for person loser. Now people go score am. Now no dey look all those things. But everything Arteta, abeg, let's calm down. You get the season is still long. You get if we still not win the league, it's not the end of the world. If we win am, it's still good. You get so, but more just calm down. I want to go through what we don't build. For those who they say Saka Arteta. As if say if it's Saka now, you don't get one magic wand, you go just come in, everywhere go stew. Don't go and throw the baby and the bathwater away. You don't do that. So the biggest news for me of today, and the fact of the year say Arsenal they set to offer 55 to 65 million euros for Joe Pedro of Brighton. Well, that's in January. We'll see whether there's like a possibility of that happening. So then, my dear Arsenal, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So I know so we'll see they feel bad, but we'll just tamper down the tempo. Everything will be better. I just take them easy. January, we'll see whether we'll address some of all these problems. And then, if Arteta no can address them, now you call the whole one for next. You know all these problems. January pass, so February no can address them. Then you go there justified. Don't be say we know the problems. January never reach to give them the opportunity to address some of all these things, and we see the call for head. They leave the players when they perform the nonsensical attitude on the pitch. All right, guys. So that come your way in the evening. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out, all right, guys. Bye bye.